Greetings, community. My name is Jamesia, aka James IA, aka your favorite water bear, Team Aquarius, aka Yaya May. Shout out to my sister. I'm your motivational holistic health coach, and I'm just a vessel to provide you with the necessary tools to make sure that your mind operates in a state of consciousness, your spirit stays lit, and your body is snatched to the gods in every way you wish. Before we bankhead bounce into the video, and yes, I said bankhead bounce, shout out to ATL. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe by clicking the link below. And if you're feeling real spicy, like, drop a comment or two, because what I'm about to give you, I'm about to give you that heat. I'm about to give you some tea. I'm about to give you something you didn't know that you wanted, but it's something that you need. And that is the knowledge from the powers that be. Bars, real rap raw? Where's my record deal? Like, so today we're gonna talk about chakras. And I know you're like, James IA, what are chakras? Don't worry, sis got you. And I know you're like, favorite water bear? Who's sis? Oh, sis? Sis is me. Today we're going to talk about what chakras are, how to know when your chakras are blocked with the T, and how to know when your chakras are under and overactive. So are you ready? Get excited. So we have 7 main chakras throughout our body, and the word chakra translates into the phrase wheels of energy. The practice of balancing our chakras was implemented by our ancestors. Shout out to the ancestors. And contrary to popular belief, this spiritual energy system predates Indian culture. The chakras start at the tailbone of our spine and go all the way up to the crown of our head. The chakras represent the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Some of you may remember a few years back I referenced the chakras in this Sogan challenge. And if you don't remember, if you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look here. So be kind. Here we go.
Open up your eye. Oops, I mean your eye. 3 reality is what you seeing in this life. Actually, it's a lie. We live in the land of make-believe, and that's a lie in disguise. Use your mind, don't comply. Align your 7 chakras up, starting with the root, sacral, solar plexus, then the heart, then the throat, in the third eye. Call it spiritual. As I manifest what I want, and as I understand how powerful I am. Connect mind, body, and soul as I meditate, and then I levitate into another state, another space. Yes, a better place.
Bars. I told y'all I have bars, but y'all ain't want to believe me though. It's okay. It's okay. I digress. So I know some of you have heard of the saying, as above, so below, as within, so without. This saying is facts, and let me tell you why. What you deal with in your inner world will manifest in your outer world. So if you deal with a lot of drama, experience challenges after challenges, and have some type of dis-ease in your body, then those are key indicators that 1 or more of your chakras are blocked with the T, and that you're operating at a low vibration. Now, keep in mind, we are spiritual, energetic beings, so what you put out will come back to you. It's kind of like a mirror. That's right. What you deal with in your inner world will reflect on your outer world. There's this African proverb that states, When there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. And this is so true, y'all, on so many levels. It really is. And I know some of y'all like, James IA, what are you talking about? Make it plain. Say less. Let's just say Raekwon. I know, y'all, I know. No, I don't know a Raekwon. No offense to anybody named Raekwon. This is just for the sake of the story. Y'all just flow with me. Just flow with me. Let's just say Raekwon is getting on every last bit of your nerves and he's out here in these streets playing games. And then you're always in some gossip or drama at work, you're diabetic, and your money's looking funny. These scenarios are key indicators that one or more of your chakras are blocked with the T, and that you have some internal issues going on that need to be sorted out. For example, if you deal with anxiety, then that means one or more of your chakras are overactive. And if you deal with depression, then that means one or more of your chakras are underactive. With that said, every experience you have in life can be linked to at least one chakra connected to the body. Now, I'm not saying that you can avoid bad things from happening to you. That's inevitable. But what I'm saying is that there's another level of consciousness and peace that you can have during a time of chaos so that you can think clearly, make the right decisions in order to do what's best for you, and operate at a state of compassion and love. Growing up as a black girl in America, I grew up in a family of warrior women. The women are super strong and there's nothing wrong with that. Where the discord came into play for me was the imbalance of feminine energy. I rarely saw the women in my family cry unless we were at church. I didn't know how to be vulnerable and compassionate towards others. I would often suppress and neglect my emotions, which in turn created a numbing effect towards my emotions and others. When you mainly operate from masculine energy, some of those qualities look like being in a constant state of logic, action, competitiveness, intellect, control, possible aggression, destruction, and or frustration. This simply means that there's an imbalance in the chakras that govern the feminine energies found within all of us. Before I continue, might I add, both men and women have masculine and feminine energy. Masculine and feminine energy has nothing to do with gender, FYI, but has everything to do with duality. It wasn't until I've gotten older, unbeknownst to me, that I would be met with conflict and confusion in my romantic relationships, friendships, co-workers, and with acquaintances. I was so out of alignment with my feminine energy, y'all. I just didn't know how to tap into my feminine energies at the appropriate times. So I know y'all like, well, Yaya May, what makes up feminine energy? Feminine energy is your intuition, your creativity. Now, that was probably the only time that I would tap in for real, but it wasn't often. It's your ability to receive. Now, I struggled with this because I wouldn't allow anyone to do anything for me. Now, I've gotten way better at this, but I'm still a work in progress in that regard. Feminine energy is also your ability to be nurturing, vulnerable, understanding, warm, expressive, and connected to others. Those qualities did not come natural to me. I thought that being vulnerable, expressing your emotions, and asking for help made me a weak person. But in all actuality, I learned that there's strength found within all of that. I believe if you heal the black woman, you heal the black community, and thus everyone benefits. There's another African proverb that states, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. A nation, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. I am willing to do whatever it takes by any means necessary, shout out to Malcolm X, to change the trajectory of the status of health in the black community and break generational curses in my family tree and yours. And y'all not in this alone. I'ma be in the trenches with y'all. I'ma get it from the mud with y'all. I'ma get it out the gutter. Shout out to my cousin Afia with y'all. I'm in this fight with y'all so that we can become a healthier people, have longevity, and obtain a better quality of life. It's a time out for not taking our health seriously. It's a time out for not putting in that work consistently to become a better person. It's a time out for not going to a therapist because you don't want to be deemed as crazy, and yet your mental health is suffering along with the people you surround yourself with. It's a time out for losing our lives in our early 50s and 60s due to living a sedentary and unhealthy lifestyle. It's time, y'all. It's time to remember who you are and act accordingly. We come from royalty. We built the pyramids. Act accordingly. Bars, real rap raw? Y'all not hearing me though. I don't think y'all hearing me though. You're not meant to leave this earth the same way you came in. It is important for you and your family to be in a state of constant growth and evolution. I say question and challenge everything. Why do you think the way you think? Why do you operate and move the way you move? Why do you believe in what you believe in? Why do you get an attitude when someone speaks to you or smiles at you? Why do you feel some type of way when the attention is not on you? Why do you keep hurting the people who love you the most? Why do you continue to eat unhealthy food and yet become mortified when you're diagnosed with diabetes? Why do you complain about your weight but don't put forth the effort to go to the gym or exercise at home? Just to be clear, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging any of you. These are real life questions, and some of these questions I've asked myself. And it can be quite liberating when you take the time out to peel back the layers and strip away what no longer serves you. I've been doing the work for a minute now, and I will continue to do the work. And I've dedicated my entire life towards your transformation. Will Smith said, either you getting off this treadmill first, or I'm willing to die on this treadmill. Lisa Nichols' grandmother told her, convenience and conviction don't live on the same block. Les Brown says, you have to be hungry. That's one of my favorite lines from him. The other line is, it's not over until I win. Eric Thomas said, you will not outwork me. I actually think of my brother when I hear that line because his work ethic is impeccable. Inky Johnson said the most important project you can work on is molding yourself into the person you want to become. And I know y'all like, Jamesia, have you lost your mind? No, y'all. I found myself. And I worked pretty damn hard to find her underneath all the lies I believed about myself, the fear, the conditioning, and limited beliefs. And quite frankly, I'm in love with her. Matter of fact, I'm healthily in love with her, and I think she's amazing. I wasn't created to fit in with everyone. I tried dimming my light most of my life, and honestly, I don't like it. I was created to shine my light and to be authentically me, despite who likes me or not. So if you rocking with me, cool. If you're not rocking with me, cool. I shall live and I will be okay. Plus, a lot of people don't like their tea without honey, so it's okay. I say all this to say, is you coming or not? If you feeling real spicy like Bankhead, bounce into the description box below. Shout out to ATL. And sign up for our 8-week chakra healing program. In this program, I will show you how to recognize your chakra blockages, figure out the root cause of those blockages, and teach you chakra balancing techniques that you can implement into a self-care routine with your current schedule. Give me the opportunity to transform your life like I have mine and take you from where you are to where you want to be. I'm not going to hold you though. If you're not about that life and you're not willing to do the work like you said you would, then it's looking like a nah. I wouldn't even bother signing up. I'm looking for women who are serious about being the catalyst of change for their family tree and generations to come. I'm looking for women who are willing to do the work in order to create a better quality of life. I'm looking for women who are tired of putting themselves last and want to take their power back. I'm looking for women who have busy schedules and would love to do the work. I'm looking for the superwoman who's tired of being the strong black woman 24/7 and would love to learn how to tap into their feminine energy. I'm looking for the women who want to reduce stress, maintain a healthy weight, and find their inner peace. If that's you, sign up in the description box below. If that's not you, who do you know? Just tell them I'm lit and to sign up. I hope that you all have a soulful self-care Sunday and a wonderful week. Oh yeah, don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, because that's important nowadays, and eat your fruits and vegetables. TTYL.